number you have reached has been disconnected. The number you have reached has been disconnected.
They took my phone, you get... They took my phone, you get... Cause I'm...
Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend streams. Today, this is gonna be my final day in the city because I just went through finals and it's time for me to go back home where my people need me. I'm gonna be needed by the people in the village and do stuff with family and everything like that. The bad news is that the internet is going to be terrible, which means that I probably won't be streaming in the next couple of weeks. The good news is if I can actually stream, I would be streaming with my bro, and that would be very fun. That would be incredibly fun. Probably do some, play some games in co-op. I was about to plan to play some Cuphead co-op head. Do some little bit of co-op head. I will absolutely miss the city, but I will return in just 2 or 3, in just a month or 2 back. Let's get to the chat here. Who is here? Yes, we can go. We're going to do something fun. We have a lot of fun things to talk about. Very, very nice, fun things to discuss. Let's see here. I just had a great wank, and now I'm ready for the stream, baby. Good for you, mate. Probably looking at memes and shitpost. Yes, we have lots of memes. And lots of shitposts. Hey, who saw the game theory about Doki Doki Literature Club? Oh yes, I do saw it. It's about Project Libidina. Not too interesting. I already seen it. Thing about Project Libidina is that Monica is revealed to be basically some sort of a entity of some sort. I forgot about the theory. Basically, there was this project that discussed in like inner parts of the game where it turns out that one of the project is about experimentation on a certain young woman. That young woman is speculated to be Natsuki's long lost sister. So lots of speculations in there, but he really takes a while for him to actually get to the point, which is interesting. Oh, hey, Appa is streaming. I'm stopping to catch up my Q Ranger. Huh. There are no women here, only traps. Interesting. I didn't know you were away from your home. Yes, this is actually... I have college, man. I have college, and I'm staying far away from home. I literally live alone every single time, all the time. When I'm in college, it's like 3 or 4 months, 6 months of college. And then I have to go back home every 6 months for like holidays or anything like that. Christmas is coming. It's going to be very fun. Let's see. Monica is Skynet, indeed. Do not listen to game theory. Batpat is just an arrogant ass. Well, if Batpat can put his arrogant ass aside for just a couple of minutes, he can produce some interesting theory. Most of it ripped off from Reddit, but interesting theory regardless. Still, Matt, it would be just so nice for you to cite some of the sources that you got, the theories that people speculated, so that they can make theories about themselves. I got into Five Nights at Freddy. I used to got into Five Nights at Freddy thanks to game theory, because their theories are pretty interesting. It's just that they didn't really cite anybody who actually made the theory because I did research myself, and well, Matt is basically taking lots and lots of theories from other people, combining it all into one video where he can present it in a way, in a manner that is coherent. Anyway, let's see here. Co-op head is too difficult. No, it's co-op head, not co-op head. Speaking of co-op, there was this, the other game that the guy released called, Getting Over It. It looks like a pretty fun game. So I would definitely get to that. It's gonna be very frustrating, because think about co-op. No, damn it, I mistyped it. The thing about co-op is that I actually know how to play it. It's not that terrible of a game. It's not that hard. Oh, you're gonna load a lot, aren't you? I don't know the music that plays when co-op happens. If I remember. It's been a while since I played this game. It's been a while since I played this game, jeez. I'm very sure the controls doesn't go that way. Maybe they changed it. I think they changed it. Because I remember yeah, I remember getting 10 meters in this game, but I guess it's been a while. It's back when I have internet, when I have zero internet and there's nothing to play. We just play co-op. I still love this game. It's so frustrating. Oh, I forgot to show the screen. It's good old co-op. Get to zoom in. This game, you can try it for free on the internet. Go find it. I remember the trick though. It's just that it doesn't work anymore. It doesn't work anymore. Oh shit! I pressed P instead of 0. Okay, so the trick is OWPQ. That's basically the. Now it doesn't work. It doesn't work as well. Maybe because the developer updated and decided to make it even more frustrating. See? See? Like, go try it yourself. See if you can do it. There we go. That was a run. The character always flips to the back. See? Why is it always the freaking thing that lands in the ground first is what they have to consider? It's a little too difficult. Come on. Thankfully, it's not head-buttingly frustrating. It's just fucking hilarious. See? Yeah, enough of that. But basically, the point that I'm trying to make here is the developer of Co-op made a game called Getting Over It. It's such a it is such an interesting game. Ugh. Why must you stream when I write essay for class? Dude, are you has freaking finals, man. Has anybody get past their finals yet? The finals, man. It's it's very interesting. Because my finals thankfully has been very nice. I get through it just fine. Some people have been finishing finals, which is nice. It's the Dark Souls of running in the game. Absolutely. A pork on the thumbnail. Thank you! Thank you! I actually didn't know the creature's name. Now you give it to me. I don't know. By the way, speaking of pork, I just watched Star Wars The Last Jedi. Wow! It is 3 hours long, and it really does feel like it. But, man, it is such a fucking awesome movie. I loved it. Brilliant. Brilliant movie. Watch it with my friend, actually. I usually just watch movies alone. But it turns out that my friend loved to go out to the movies, so we decided, hey, why don't we just hang out and watch some Star Wars The Last Jedi. Watched it. Freaking brilliant. I loved it so much. Yeah, it is such a great movie. But it is noticeably 3 hours long. Very noticeably 3 hours long. So, would I watch it again? I don't think so. I want to watch it again with my brother and sister, but maybe just one more. It's just that I had to put a disclaimer on them. Hey, this movie is 3 hours long. It's 3 hours long. I'm not gonna spoil it though. Let's see. My last final is tonight. Today is my birthday. Oh, happy birthday. I got past 3/4 of finals. I have one tomorrow for programming. Midterms in placement. Just spend an hour and a half searching for waifus. This is the kind of game I would play when I'm high or put on my mind. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. No, I won't spoil it. Don't worry. I won't spoil it. Go check it out. It's pretty freaking awesome. It's pretty freaking awesome. It is such an awesome movie. If you're a fan of Star Wars, even if you don't really like The Force Awakens, you have problems with Rey being a very sweet, everything like that. Wow! I just gotta say, the Resistance got their ass kicked in this movie, and it is awesome. It is so intense. It is so good. They got their ass kicked, and I love it so much. It is so intense. It is. I'm on the edge of my seat throughout the entire movie. Again, I won't spoil it. Don't worry. Need to see it. Absolutely see it. Great movie. Let's see. 3-hour movies are going to be a thing. By the time they figured out that, you know, Last Jedi is a pretty successful movie. Oh yeah, but then again, it's a Star Wars franchise. It's a Star Wars thing, so I don't think Justice League can get away with it. But then again, it's freaking Justice League. Come on. Justice League, 3 hours, I'll take it. As long as it's good. But then again, the Justice League right now that we have, it's not that it's bad, it's just that I like it. It's a major improvement over the other DCU movies. It's just that, well, it's a disappointment all around. I heard that people got fired for it. Everybody responsible for it got fired. Including Zack Snyder. Don't know about that. Sounds a hell of a lot like episode 5 in that note. Okay, it's actually a reverse episode 5. So, you're kind of right. Did you see Rag's video ripping on Red Pill philosophy for being a moron since Red Pill kept on insulting gamers? Yeah, I've seen it. He just said, well, gamers. It's gamers. Gamers. Gamers! Gamers! That's all I can hear from him. No arguments like, oh, gamers! It's gotta be the gamers. Justice League wasn't as bad as people make it out to be. Again, yeah, I liked it. I really liked it, actually. It's major improvement. I actually feel... it's just nice that the characters feel human for once. It's nice that the characters feel emotions for once. But, well... what they have right now is a 2-hour mess of cut out things being cut off. Let's see here. Have you heard about Coco controversy where Disney put a 21-minute long short about Olaf from Frozen and people were upset? Oh. Disney is a good troll. Disney is a magnificent troll. By the way, also, a little bit, Luke Skywalker in The Last Jedi, he is brilliant. He is such a masterful troll. He is the brilliant troll. He is trolling all the way to the end of the film. Highly recommend watch the movie. If you haven't seen, Jesus Christ, if you haven't seen the movie, what are you doing with your life, man? It's Star Wars Last Jedi. It's pretty freaking good. Okay, so I think we're done for a little movie. Start the stream off with a bit of punch. Let's see here. Let's see what good news that we have here. Okay, we're gonna start off with a little bit of finger, because why not? Why not? You know, I want to know if OBS has a freaking remote control, Android remote control. I don't know why. I don't know why. What's this? What's this? Ooh. Next assignment. Okay, I see. A Tekken 7 tournament in Surabaya. That would be interesting. A freaking Tekken 7 tournament. But that's nice. Actually, I was looking for Fuck Pikachu. Haven't heard that in a while. It's the thing is they reposted this freaking article a couple of times for some reason. Let's see if OBS has a remote control. It would be interesting if it does. OBS remote. Yes, it does. Oh, yes, it does. That's interesting. Nice. It does have a remote control. Let's test this out, shall we? I haven't tested it out, but still. Fuck Pikachu. This is an interesting take from the entire thing, also. Let's see. OBS host. What's the name? I'm sorry, what? What is my OBS host? Yeah, it's very old. Indeed. I don't know the name of the host, though. So I couldn't really tell. How do you do this? Come on. I have to get to my local IP address. Seriously. 182. Alright. So, Pikachu, the mediocre white guy of Pokemon. We've got to just a couple of inches before Pokemon is a white supremacist symbol. It's kind of weird. Like, why would they attack these things? Literally. Still cannot connect OBS remote. Need to figure this out. I have to download the plugin. Give me a minute. Keyboard. I see. Oh, it only controls the volume. It doesn't really control the seeds. Oh, it does control the seeds. That's nice. Huh. But it doesn't actually control anything. Anyway, I have a second monitor anyway, so I'm just gonna use it as time went on, because by the time I go back home to Bali, I don't have a second monitor, so I cannot really monitor what's actually been showing in OBS, and I also cannot monitor the chat. Those are good things. Anyway, Pokemon don't have a race. Cubey, the mediocre white woman of Pokemon. Ooh, that's very nice. Cubey is the mediocre Pokemon. Although Cubey as a Pokemon, imagine if Cubey is like, instead of meeting Morgana in freaking Persona 5 and you made Cubey. Let's see here. Mediocre Necros. Which of these robot waifus are you prefer? 2B or Curly Brace? I don't know what Curly Brace is, so I'm gonna say 2B. Let's see what we have here. What are the hottest people's hottest take? Okay, I have an entire like library of tweets here, and it stems from this one, which I find very interesting. Yeah, I'll let you sink in. You know, I don't decide to choose freaking political leanings and everything like that. Not based on anything. I just do what I do, man. I don't claim to be a liberal or I don't claim to be liberal, or I claim to be conservative. But why would you choose a certain political leaning because you have certain mental illness? It's kind of weird that you associate it that way. You never played Cave Story. I actually have. It's just that I forgot. I forgot, man. It's been like years. And I only played it for like a couple of levels. First couple of levels. I need to play it again. I really need to replay it though. I need to remind. Thanks for reminding me. I'll get the game on Steam. I need to replay that game again. It's such a fantastic, brilliant game. It's been a while since I played it. But still, I'm liberal because I'm autistic. That's weird. That's just weird. Just a weird way of phrasing it. Failed attempt at owning a label detected. Okay. So, I decided to look at Twitter and see whether or not his estimation is correct. Currently braces the robot wife for Cave Story. Yes, I know. That's why I said it's been a while since I played Cave Story. It's been a long time and I haven't finished it. So I don't really know. Anyway, trans people literally being murdered for being trans. Cis weebs, but why can't I say traps? Wait. Are trans people being murdered? Is it like an epidemic of trans people being murdered? Is every American starts to sound act like Blazkowicz's dad, BJ Blazkowicz's dad, who unironically said, "We're gonna straighten up the queer." By that time, he says that I burst my ass laughing. That is fucking hilarious. That this guy is the ultimate caricature parody of everything that is racist. Like the ultimate racist stereotype. It's BJ Blazkowicz's freaking dad. He's going to straighten up the queer. Fucking hell. Oh. Oh, he also has a trap in his avatar. That's also interesting. A little bit hypocritical there, mate, but whatever, you do you. Trans people, the idea of trans people tricking and trapping people just by being trans is a driving factor in our murders. Cis weebs, but why can't I say trap? First of all, are you saying that trap characters from anime are equal to trans people? Because they're not. They're not the same. You are equated to each other, but then again, you also equate cross-dressing with trans. They're not the same, for fuck's sake. Trans people perpetuating the falsehood that trans women are just men in dresses that are being disingenuous to trap men into sex and relationships directly result in our violent deaths. But why can't I say trap? Again! Like, traps in anime are not the same as trans women. Now, even if there are, which by the way, there are actual women who cross-dress, men who cross-dress, that trick other men into thinking that they're women. We've seen that there are examples of that. Let's not assume that they don't exist. They do exist. And they do trap people. But when we say trap in that anime context, we're not referring to those people. We're referring to, anime. We're referring to anime characters. We got a trap indeed. This tweet is, well, a big surprise. It is a trap. Yep. So again, we have Indeed, it is a case of trans people. If you have like an epidemic of trans people being murdered just because they're trans, I would sympathize with this a little bit, but not this time. We don't see an epidemic of trans people being murdered. Am I missing the news yet? If I would actually call the news if that actually happens, because that's horrible. Why would people murder other traps? So, Hoto Konoko is also transmisic. Trap is just worse. The term literally has nothing to do with trans people, though. Exactly. Good job. You just got corrected by a furry. Wow. This is like if I complained when someone said their boss was riding their ass because it implies gay sex is a bad thing. By your logic, that would make the term anti-gay and could not be used. Read the thread. I did. Their arguments boiled down to, hey, don't call the desert an oven because that is offensive to Jews. Yep. That's right, guys. So, you got corrected by a furry. Jesus Christ. That's... We're not allowed to quote Admiral Akbar to play trap cards in Yu-Gi-Oh! Or catch mice in our house. Sorry, not going to happen. It's a trap! Disarm the trap. That is one savage furry. Okay, so I guess that kind of that does prove the Salon's assertion that if you're liberal, in case if you're a liberal, because there are some people who become a liberal because they're autistic, and in a lot of times I find it interesting that the people who chose to be liberal, who doesn't really like, who are so far to the left, they usually are not very fond of competition. They're not really fond of capitalism or, you know, work your hard ass off to actually get to what you want and actually work based on merit. Something very should have been common sense, but guess not for these people. You have to redistribute the wealth or something like that along those lines. If the desert's an oven, what's the gas in that scenario? Have you heard about the guy who died trying to finish day 10 of Destroy Dick December? He's doing humanity a favor. He is killing himself. He is killing himself by fapping. Jeez. That is assuming if that's a fucking joke. If that is true, then holy shit. Jesus Christ, man. Rogues are immune to traps. Anyway. Why is it that whenever I come across someone with an anime profile picture who retweet lewd anime girls, I can correctly guess that the person is white? LOL. I don't know, man. I don't know. Have you seen my Twitter? Have you seen my YouTube channel where I talk like this? I think, can you guys give me a minute? Okay. This is... I think I'm busted. Okay, I am busted. This person got me. Okay, this person got me. This person absolutely got me. I have been whitening my skin. I am so sorry. I'm guilty. I'm guilty. It's Q-Base's fault. Okay, she's white. Okay, she's white. She's been whitening my skin. I can't. I'm sorry. This guy. You got me. You got me. I am actually white and I strive to be white. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Just... Good God, man. And even if it is white, so freaking what? White people love anime? Oh, really? It's not... I don't think that's a regular thing. Maybe because the US is still majority white? You can't flip-flap the zim-zam. Yep. Let's see. Don't turn into Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson, the ultimate white guy. It's so freaking weird. Now, again, going back to the Salon point that liberals, some autistic people become liberals, I think this is the reason why they decided to teach these sorts of lessons on freaking university. 1 + 1. 2 + 2 is 4. -1. That's equals social construct. That's fucking bad. That's fucking bad. 2 plus 2 is 4. Minus 1, that's social construct. Can't do that. That's 3 quick social construct for you. Scientific facts are social constructs. Fuck me. Next one. There's a channel called Progressives Today. White Privilege Conference 2014, Part 104. Racism was invented in the American colonies. Individual rights, reason, logic, scientific method equals white equals racist. Extra white. Okay. Individual rights, reason, logic, scientific method, white equals race. Are you implying? Wait, are you implying that people of color cannot be reasoned, do not have logic, and do not conform to the scientific method? You're implying that people of color are stupid. What? Wow. Wow, that is actually fucking racist. Holy shit. That is actually freaking racist. Wow. You try so hard to not be racist, you actually become racist. Congratulations, extra white. Individual rights. Yeah, your rights to freedom of speech, your rights to self-preservation. Apparently that's racist. And this is also an old tweet that I showed in my Xenoblade Chronicles 2 video about this person. This person is amazing, actually. So she complained about the character design of who is the chick's name? I forgot. From Xenoblade Chronicles 2. She has like freaking massive tits and everything like that. You know, I don't really mind. Like, am I the only one here who doesn't really notice? Maybe because I've seen it like every single time to the point where I was like, ugh. Like, you have big tits. So freaking what? Everyone has big tits. So freaking what, lady? Like, you have any character? You have any story you have to tell? You have big tits. Big fucking deal. I can see porn stars that have big tits too. Give me your story. So, be at my mentions. Sorry for being a man. Some crimes can never be forgiven. Straight up murder the guy. Jeez. Good. I want you right now, okay? Instead of going to Twitter and complain that men are killing everybody, I want you to grab a nearby machete and actually stab a guy. Stab your brother, stab your uncle, stab your dad, stab your great-dad, stab your grand-granddad, dig up your great-great-grandfather's grave and stab his heart. I don't know, do anything else so that every single man in the entire world is perished. I'm just taking it to the logical conclusion if this is your freaking mindset. Just saying. Imagine living a life so bitter and petty that you find a genuine happiness in the discomfort and oppression of marginalized groups. Imagine living a life so bitter and petty that you find genuine happiness in the discomfort and oppression of men. As you complain about characters having big tits and you don't like it because men liked it. Okay, I give up. Wow, I hate men. Congratulations. Good for you. Good for you, lady. Good for you. Good for you. Good for you. Okay, now grab a machete and start slashing people. Start slashing some people. Jesus. I'm just taking it to the logical conclusion. Why aren't you slashing some people? Why haven't I'm still baffled. Like these social justice activists, they hate people so much. Oh, is it because of the law? But then you also say fuck the police. So if you say fuck the police, and you say fuck white men, and you say fuck white cis men and everything like that, so you take the two logical conclusions, put them together, and well, commit a fucking massacre. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just taking it to the logical conclusion here. Jeez. It's only words. You hate men. Okay. I will give you a knife and stab me. Please. End my life. But this is the most ironic part. I think objectifying men is okay. You're not gonna get those hot guys, lady. Absolutely not. When you constantly stab them left and right, stabby, 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 stabby. I learned a very new language. It's called Japanese. Chop, chop, chop. Pulling out receipts, taking... And that's my personal opinion. Why are people trying to drag me by pulling out receipts, take some deep breaths? People are like legitimately super angry about the fact that I say things online. That's really nuts. Oh, you are legitimately angry that some character have big tits. I am legitimately... I am legitimately baffled. That's really nuts. Why would you care about someone having freaking big tits? I don't know. Seriously. You need to read the chat here. I need to take a break because it's so... Some crimes can never be forgiven. The girl has issues. I'm calling her girl because her mental state has never grown up. Jeez. America in the 50s, get that faggot Jim Bob. America in the current year, get that cis hetero white able oppressor, my dear white ally. Again, the one thing I'm very worried about university in America right now is that they're giving these ideas to freaking to teenagers right now. They're giving these ideas that everybody, everything, everyone in the world is going against them. You know, white people are going against them. They're oppressing people. People have certain white privilege. People have certain this and that. If you give people those ideas, that would actually make them not only violent, but it also make them suicidal. It make them depressed, which is why you don't see any of these people enjoy anything. They never enjoy fun. They can't take a joke. They can't understand humor because they're so depressed in their life. They're so miserable. They're being fed with ideas that make them miserable. If only we could make them to not believe in the ideas, in those horribly wrong ideas. She does have a character. Yo, appabend, I'm a fucking nobody, but I'm gonna make a fan art of you. Hey, go ahead, man. Do it. I will gather up some fan arts here. I'm collecting fan arts too. I have a couple of, like, an entire image, entire album of fan arts. So, there's that. I like to see Hitler reincarnated into these people. Jeez. Because her machete is dull because she doesn't know how to sharpen it. Because sharpening thing is sexist. Okay, this is gonna sound bad, but I want those asshats to kill someone so that people see how dangerous those people are. Exactly. Get to the people who like sending death threats to the internet. For example, the Jeremy from Unsleeved Media. He makes videos about Magic the Gathering. He got someone basically showing the address and map of his home just because he say a couple of mean tweets on the internet, a couple of mean things to this girl. Not much mean tweets. It's not a sustained 2 years of harassment. It's just a couple of mean tweets that he said about months ago, 6 or 7 months ago. And now he got someone basically being targeted, having a map pointed out directly to his location. And my suggestion is, well, you want to kill him so much, I suggest you to actually fucking do it. Because if he actually dies, he becomes a fucking legend. If he actually dies, he actually legit becomes a legend. He becomes... Everybody will know... Well, everybody can pinpoint out that this guy died because social justice has been screwing him over. But nobody takes the fucking balls because, you know, the world has consequences. The world reality crumbles upon them. Fucking balls. These people don't have them. I guess explains why they're autistic. What a sexist bigot. Exactly. Let's see here. You're right, it's like that at my school. They want to objectify males simply because for them, men is nothing more than an object. That is actually a very interesting theory. That's what's happening in Indonesia too. Yes, but not in a social justice sense, in a more religious sense. So people have been telling others that certain groups or certain people are bad, and that they will cause harm to the world, and that they should be exterminated. Or people from other religion are bad, and they should be exterminated because our religion is much better. We are much better. We can control this world. We can control this nation with our only religion, and every religion should just perish and die and wither because we are such arrogant assholes. It's the current year. Fun is forbidden. Well, congratulations. Whoever made this rule, I am going to shove a chainsaw up your fucking ass. I'm getting a little edgy this time. I'm sorry. Maybe it's the Shujin shirt that I wore. Typing with my nose is really easy now. That reminds me, does people still ship you with Kawaka? I mean Aiden. Yes, they do. For some reason. Even though her and Dr. Layman is a much more popular ship. Because they stream a lot more than me and her. Yeah. There's always the Xiaoyuri's route. Anyway, let's get to... Oh, we're not done with this girl. The only reason that men think misogyny through objectification isn't an issue in the world is because it doesn't affect them in any way that isn't positive. Feminists, I can dress sexy as I want. Also feminists, this fictional character is too sexy. Change it in an instant. You know why that is? It's because unlike women in real life, fictional characters lack autonomy and cannot dress themselves. If they wear sexy clothing, it's because a team of developers wanted to use their sex appeal to pander to an audience. Are you fucking trolling? This person has to be trolling. I from the freaking profile picture, I think I can notice that this person is trolling. You need to be trolling, right? I literally make this argument as a hypothetical argument. It's not an actual argument that people use. Okay, some people use, but it's not as much. They actually didn't state it literally. Hey, I think fictional characters, they have agency and we need to treat them well. We need to pat them. We need to treat them like our actual pet. You're so cute. Come on. I got a condo in Manhattan. Still, what is this? Oh, this is also an interesting one. The internet. Can we stop harassing artists? Good suggestion, please. Please stop harassing artists, especially anybody on the Steven Universe fandom that tries to make freaking fan arts, that tries to cosplay. Can you please stop harassing them? Barba makes a non-partisan comic about abortion. The internet. Are they referring to that Zootopia fan comic? Maybe? I forgot. I didn't read the Zootopia fan comic. It's been a meme. I think it was a stupid meme, but it's a meme regardless. He draws lesbians raping each other. We actually don't have to stop harassing him. Oh, good! 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 You actually fucking admit that you're going to harass artists. You're going to admit it. We're going to harass them constantly. Good. At least you finally come into the logical conclusion that you just want whoever the person that you don't like to just die and be killed in a fucking fire. But somebody mentioned, oh, they're just pictures. Gross, blocked. Oh, you can definitely harass an artist. Harass them. Absolutely. Harass them until they need cops to send in their houses and protect them or something. But the moment somebody said, they are pictures, gross, ugh, gross, blocked. Seriously. By all means necessary. Oh, God. Harassment equals fine. There's mindset to these people. Oh, this is also a tragic story that I'm pretty sure everyone covered up. It's the story of August Ames, a 23-year-old porn star who was found dead in Wednesday after days of abuse online for refusing to do a scene with a man who also shoots sex scenes with men. with a man who also shoots sex scenes with men. And the reason why she doesn't do this is because of concerns of her own health. Because, you know, some people who do gay porn are you know, they usually don't go testing. They usually don't go to, they don't really go a lot of testing and everything like that. And some even pass them. I'm not really sure about the details myself, but at least from what I've heard from porn stars themselves, they actually get past testing, or actually don't actually get through testing. So of course she has concerns. She has concerns of STD, and that's a legitimate concern, but people have been calling her homophobic. I don't have anything to apologize for. Apologizing for taking extra steps to ensure that my body stays safe? Yeah. Fuck you guys attacking me when none of my intentions were malicious. I fucking love the gay community. She freaking shoots a gay porn, for God's sake. Lesbian porn technically, but still. What the fuck ever, I chose who I have inside my body. No hate. There. Like, you need explanations in there. For she has herself. So good job. Good job to anybody who just harassed her. Just fucking good job. Okay. Here's an account. Hi August, we're doing at least this one is polite. Hi August, we're doing a story on you in this tweet. Why is it an issue or you or any lady shoots a scene with a guy who has shot gay porn? How does this represent something that agents don't care about? And what does this have to do with homework on your body? Okay, maybe you're a little thick here, but of course she's obviously referring to the fact that gay people, gay men, they have sex. Or as Mr. Remshian put it, dingly in the doo-doo. I forgot the term, but it's pretty hilarious. Still, they have anal sex. And of course, that can cause worries of STD. She doesn't want to contract STD. And the fact that people in the porn industry, they don't check up their freaking, they don't do checkups, especially some gay men, they don't do checkups, that can become concerning. Might you think? She's an uneducated homophobe, making false statements based solely on her homophobia and lack of education on how things work in all areas of industry. There's the story. Oh, good. You try to shift the narrative so that August Ames look like the bad guy here. She's not. She's absolutely not. She has concerns on her health. If she's a legit homophobe, then why would she be shooting porn? Why would she be shooting gay porn? Can anybody explain this to me? It's such a freaking contradiction these people don't understand. Or there's no story and people like to make drama on Twitter. Like, seriously. Instantly calling her a homophobe. Instantly. Just snap right there. Uneducated homophobe. Great. You're accusing her of things that she did not. That things that she are not. That she isn't. You're fucking up my grammar now. Seriously. She's not a homophobe. If you just listen to her actual intent and not screaming outrage on the social media, you would actually know what her intentions are. But no, you have to go freaking nuts on her. I think it's hilarious that you're discriminating against a man who does or did gay porn when half the industry has performed with such performers. All performers must subject to the same testing in order to work. I don't know about that. Maybe they do. Maybe they don't. She has concerns on the testing. Okay? That does not make her a homophobe. Okay? That doesn't make her a homophobe. She needs... Okay, maybe the tweet is a little bit poorly worded, but that doesn't make her a homophobe. You could have asked for clarification. What did you actually mean for this? You know? Like this guy over here, at least he's being polite on this whole thing. Next time, just don't make stupid tweets. We all say no to some people if it's personal or being of what reason whatsoever. Just don't tweet about it. But the reason you give after are even more worse and even more worse and even worse. I work with female and male gay and I don't judge either. No. She's arguing and decide. Jesus Christ, these people are fake. The world is awaiting your apology or for you to swallow a cyanide pill. Either or, we'll take it. You know the most interesting part of all this? The most interesting part about all of this? Some people claim that this guy, Jackson Wheeler, The guy sent the tweet before she committed suicide. But this is like 5th of December, and Business Times reported it at 6th of December. I don't know what the chronology of the time is, but your tweet is not helping. Telling her to swallow a cyanide pill is not helping matters even further. And you see, people can say, if people say, you know, I'm gonna kill you or kill yourself or anything like that, yeah, that happens on the internet too much to the point where it just gets tiresome. But asking her to take a cyanide pill because she wants to make a decision over her heart, the reasonings here are ridiculous. Like a freaking pedophile, which there's a story of a pedophile I want to cover up because it's so fucking horrible. If the story of a pedophile and somebody reacts to that pedophile, so go kill yourself. Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Yeah, it was a horrible thing to do. It is horrible for him to say that, but it makes sense why you do that. I can't make sense out of this. It's the same thing as the Dream Daddy fan artist. Like, okay, you're gonna say, kill yourself, please kill yourself, die bitch, harass this artist on Twitter. I want to know why. Why would you come into such conclusion? And to this day, I still cannot comprehend why would these people come into these conclusions. It may be because they have their own reality. They want to shape reality. They want to comprehend this sort of event in a manner that they understand instead of what is actually happening. I'm taking a break to the chat here. This is too depressing. Again, these people, they if you're taking it to the logical conclusion, if you just think it logically, they hate people so much, they could be serial killers. They could be. They could actually kill people. They could actually harass them. They could actually beat them up. They could actually injure them. I'm worried that these people are ticking time bombs. They're gonna explode to someone. Twitter is burning down, burning down, burning down. Twitter is burning down. Thank you, SJWs. My body, my choice. Unless you refuse to be gay or fuck a tranny, because that's sexist bigotry and death is moral. Also, don't forget that California passed a law that has that if you give someone AIDS, that's fine. A fine instead of jail time? That's fucked. That is fucked. Holy shit. Why would you not go to jail for giving AIDS? Or giving HIV? For intentionally giving HIV? It's like not going to jail because you inject someone with a T virus. That's so weird. You're killing them. So weird. Are you sure you don't have HIV? I'm not just sure, I am positive. Ugh. It's okay when they do it. Of course. Oh, fucking course. Fucking. Of course. Of course. This is why hentai 2D is superior. No worries for STD, just worries of artists not being paid enough. Which we can compensate them very well if you have. By the way, Patreon, a little bit of message here. A little bit of personal message to you. If you decided to take down the Patreon of all of these porn artists, you are going to lose, I guarantee you, you're going to lose 40% of your revenue. 40%. 40 to 50. You will lose everything. Don't even fucking bother. Saki. Oh shit, she doesn't actually show her freaking okay. Oh no, not that. Jeez. That's the wrong screen. That's an old screen. Sakimi-chan, she has 6,049 patrons. She's making lewd fan arts. And the last time I checked, she or he or whoever the artist is, I forgot. Sakimi-chan got 30,000 freaking dollars. 30,000! 30 freaking thousand! You're going to just remove her or him, Sakimi-chan, just because they make problematic porn artists? Good luck. Good luck trying to sustain your platform, Patreon. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. Good fucking luck. Anyway. By the way, they also retracted that decision where they charge patrons for more. They retracted that decision completely. And just like, oh, we apologize. To their credit, good for them for trying to improve, for actually listening to feedback, and don't succumb into these. I don't succumb into greed. But well, you need to do something. Yeah, it's 30,000. 30,000 or 22, around that number. Last time I checked, it was 30. Last time I checked. But she didn't show her the 6,000, only 6,000 patrons. She didn't show the number. If she did show a number, it would be massive. It was like $30,000. Great! Great! Going back to the August Abe story, she deserved to die. Say shit against the LGBTQ plus community and pay the price. Good. Good. Absolutely fucking good. So anybody who dares to say bad shit to the LGBT community, they deserve to die. Just die. Kill yourself in a fire. Even when, especially when you take their arguments out of context. Especially when you take their arguments completely out of context. Love yourself. Love yourself. Positivity. This world is such a positive world to live in. Let's do and be positive, guys. Be positive. Good. This is why I find these people who preach positive things. Let's be good to yourself. Be positive to others. Be kind. Be nice. I find them. I become skeptical. I become scary. I need to take my gun out and I need to have concealed carry on my freaking back. Because these people, I can't trust them. If they're so overly positive, hey, welcome to our world. Come back, please. You can sit down and have a little bit of dinner. You two love yourself, love everybody, and be inclusive. I don't trust you, mate. I really don't. I'm sorry. I don't trust you. Ugh. Positivity. Love yourself. Murder everyone else. How much Shatman is earning? Actually, let's check that out. Hey, Shatman buddy, since you followed me on Twitter, wanna ask. It doesn't give his Patreon account in the. It doesn't give his Patreon link in the. Oh, it is out. It doesn't give his Patreon link in the. Well, he doesn't show the. It doesn't really show the amount, but he has 604 patrons, so he's making plenty. Let's just say. Let's get back to the presentation here. Oh, here's another marvelous one. I didn't even know who August Ames is until people started bringing her up. A homophobe killed herself and now people are all concerned about the bullying of homophobes. Excuse me, but where have you all been for queer people all this time? Maybe you're living in the 1980s or the 1990s, but we're living in 2017. We don't live in a time... Are you guys living in a time capsule? In a time where people got lynched and mobbed for being gay. Yeah, that was like years ago in America. And it's still happening in, well, Middle Eastern countries, especially here. If people know that you're LGBT, you're gonna get lynched, you're gonna get mobbed. So again, are you living in a time capsule? Let's see here. Cynthia, please think before you tweet. Is this really the right time to post something like that after someone commits suicide? Oh, it's talking about this girl. She just committed suicide today due to massive online bullying. We shouldn't sink to the level of right wing. Okay. She wanted people like me dead. I have no sympathy. One down. Fuck tons to go. These people are taking it to the logical conclusion. They are starting to take it into the logical conclusion. Just take it. Just think. Speaking of people taking it to the logical conclusion, what was that tweet that... What was that news piece? This is also being taken into the logical conclusion. You know, we have people being educated that white people are terrible. You know, these guys are terrible. These people who have these certain religions are terrible. And if you take that into the logical conclusion, if you educate these people with those values, that they hate people, that they hate these sorts of things, that they hate people with a certain gender or a certain race or a certain ethnicity or a certain sexuality, if you keep teaching them this, then this is the logical conclusion. You're gonna use white people's guilt of being historically terrible people to our advantage. Good. Perfect. 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 You're taking it to the logical conclusion. This is the next step. They're just pretending they're educating people. You know, white people are terrible. White people are racist and everything like that. White people should donate, should give to black people, which I find very interesting. Just give money to black people because, you know, they're ruling the world. Just give money to black people. Just give. And then we're going to use their guilt for our advantage. It's clear that all of this thing, if just being taken to the logical conclusion, all of this, you just want to control people. Let's see what we have under here. So what people like me dead? I have no sympathy. One down to go. Again, why haven't I seen these people actually? It's only a matter of time before these people grab a machete and actually started massacring people left and right. It's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. Just wait. We're going to see these people actually do that. Take it to the logical step. Am I the only one who calls out their homophobia partially out of hope they kill themselves? I know it's not likely, but if they do, that's one problem solved. Brilliant. Brilliant. These people finally come out of their closet. They don't pretend anymore. They just, oh, I actually don't want to kill the people that I say homophobe. No, I actually want to kill those goddamn homophobes on the internet. Even if those homophobes are people whose arguments I take out of context. Good. Good. At least you finally admitted to it. At least we can know that you, my man, you are an individual that needs to be avoided at all costs. And we need to somehow figure out ways to teach our younger generation so that this sort of shit doesn't happen. You parents of, if you're a parent and watching this video, please, for the love of God, take good care of your children so that they don't get fed with this shit. You don't want your children to get freaking fed with ideas that will make them kill people, do you? Just saying. Chat, I need a break. This is too much. As a German, it is scary how similar those SJW methods are to those of Nazis, and they pretend to be better. Scary, man. It's just a matter of time before they actually take to the logical conclusion. Be careful when you're fighting SJWs, lest you become the very thing you hate. I don't want these people to die. Honestly, I really don't want these people to die. I want these people to get help. I don't want anyone to die. Even if... I cannot recall the last time I hate someone so much. And even then, when I say go kill yourself in a fire, that's just because of my utter rage. Is it because I actually want to do it? In some cases, yeah. Man, I have emotions. I can be very emotional too. It's just that... I don't have the desire to kill people, that's all. I don't have the desire to kill people. These people do. I thought about making stories. Is there a place I can publish some stories in free sites? Man, I don't know. Maybe try making a blog and see if it's successful. I don't know, if you're going to do that, try to be in a platform where people can compete on who's getting the best stories, like maybe Fiction Press or fanfiction.net. Have you seen V's video in which a dead Romanian king described Hitler in a way that was way too similar to SJW's? Huh. That is interesting. I'm not trying to win a personality contest, rather they die and good people live, rather than let them kill us and hope they feel bad later. August Ames isn't trying to kill you, you fucking dimwit. She's just trying to survive, okay? She's just trying to make a living and try not to get STD. Why is that so hard to comprehend to these? Oh! Why are these tweets making me want to freaking kill myself? So, you guys should have known the story of Keen. The kid who was being bullied and he got his video pretty much viral. Everybody's seen the video. Such a harrowing video. Best wishes to Keaton. And it's a story that everybody can relate to when bullying, regards to bullying and everything like that. Either you've been bullied when you were a kid, or you have to deal with kids being bullied yourself. But it turns out, it's revealed that Keaton's mother is a Republican and flies the Confederate flag. And some rumors said that Keaton said the N-word to some black guy, which is never proven. And with that, people go, well, let's bully this kid even more. Let's bully this kid even more. Because he I refuse any sympathy from these people. Nah. Your sympathy worth nothing to me. At all. Nothing. It's worth nothing. Twitter supports bullying from verified accounts. Pretty much good. Good riddance for Twitter. Good. Good, Twitter. Good. If you're going to support these things, if you're not going to ban these accounts, good. Your platform is going to fall down so that everybody... When is the mass purging beginning? I forgot the date. Is it December 18 or December 14? Fuck you. That's all I can say. It's not the end though. That's just the end of the slide. So we're gonna see a couple of... Let's take a break. Let's find something heartwarming. Something that can make us laugh. Or is something that can make us... Good job, kid. Good job, lady. Great parent. Absolutely great parenting there. Oh, are there? You know what? I'm just gonna take a break here for just a moment. Probably refill this drink while you enjoy the bitch deserves to be in the box. Oh. She identifies as a cat. Oh. Whoosh. Anyway, what do we have here on the list? Oh. Actually, I need to find a tweet that shows more context in that one. Because this is hilarious. So, Zuckerberger, I need to find a tweet where you say that you want to take lessons to become human. I'm not shitting you. Mark Zuckerberg takes lessons in becoming human. The meme is too strong. I'm just gonna need to find a tweet that was the original one. Now I'm just gonna try to find articles instead. Oh, come on. That's that's just a fake story. I thought it was a real one. That was a real one. But still, it is a nice meme regardless. Ah, Marky. Beep boop, son. Beep boop indeed. His identity is exposed. He is data. Okay, let's see here. If I had $1 for every gender, I'd have $2 and multiple counterfeits. Now, shouldn't it be if I had $1 for every gender, I have $2 and 100 Monopoly money? Oh, Zuckerberg. Classic Zuckerberg. Any more? Good job! Sorry, white people, but trying too hard not to be racist is low-key kind of racist. So if I try not to be racist, then that implies that I'm white. But then again, I did whiten my skin with the power of extra white. Okay, let's see what's... this is an interesting comic. So, Popeye had a nice sort of a modern remaster. This is an old time where Popeye is not... He's no longer the Sailor Man. He's just a very old man. But, of all people, Brutus did an amazing, brilliant takedown. So, Popeye, is it Olive again? Yeah. Why can't I click with her? Why not just ask her? The worst that can happen is that she'll tell you the truth. Why won't you date me? Too many things are wrong with you. Like what? You're about 200 pounds overweight. You have to lose the fat, shave your beard, take a bath, bring your wardrobe up to date, and improve your manners. golly, Olive, if I did all of that, I could date someone a heck of a lot better looking than you. Oh, that is so funny. Oh, wrecked. Fucking wrecked. That is so savage. Burn. Oh, Brutus, my man. Holy shit, that is brutal. Wrecked, Olive, wrecked. Oh my god, that is, man, get the first aid kits, man. The burn is just too much. Holy shit, that, oh my god, Brutus. Burnt this, more like. Oh, that is so brutal. Good job, Popeye. Good job, Brutus. And also good job, Popeye, for convincing him to actually move on to... Here's a very interesting conspiracy. Okay, you know that last presentation that says science is a social construct? That one is real. Fucking stupid. But this one is a conspiracy. Of all the ages. Like, I've always known that Barney is a fucking devil. But I am convinced now. I am 100% convinced. This guy brings up, this is the best theory. Barney is the devil. I am convinced. Like, I was watching Barney as a kid. Barney scared the living shit out of me, okay? I'm sorry. Barney scared the living shit out of me. I am convinced that Barney is a fucking devil. And this guy converted. Absolutely. Makes fucking sense. Barney is the devil. He should be burned. He should be crucified. He's the fucking devil. I'm sorry. I can't just look at him. I can't just move on from my childhood and not have a good sleep at night because this fucking thing terrorizes me. Sorry. I knew it. Fucking knew it. Ugh. Seriously, cute purple dinosaur. Cute purple dinosaur, you replace the U with a V. It's cute purple dinosaur. And you remove all the letters that does not contain numeric, and that does not count in the Romanic sorts of numbering system. Roman numbering system. C equals 100, V equals 5, L equals 50, D equals 500, I equals 1. You add them up together. 5, 3, 50, 101, 666. The fucking devil. I fucking knew it. This thing haunt my music. Now it explains it. Now it explains it. Now it explains. Thank you. Whoever you are, you are the savior of this earth. God bless you, man. Godspeed. Anyway, let's... This, prepare, hold yourself, read for some... Women all over the world are uncrossing their legs in the name of... I can't! Oh, that is still funny. Holy shit. Uncrossing their... Watch out, man spreaders. The women spreading fight back starts now. The hashtag MeToo resistance is getting physical. I am one of the many women determined to reclaim my space. But now, hashtag women spreading is officially having its moment. Women all over the world are uncrossing their legs in the name of feminism. Why would you fucking do that? You dumbass. Oh God. Oh God. Very poor choice of words indeed. You know, it would be much better if it's like a legit woman that is not a feminist that spread their legs, but these are feminists spreading their legs. So, yeah. Before you say, "Oh, women spreading their legs," that's pretty freaking cool. No, these are feminists spreading their legs. So, no, not sexy at all. Never sexy. Feminists never sexy. Feminists never be sexy. Feminism commands you to spread. Spread the pussy. Shit. And the male feminists are secretly taking pictures. Oh, male feminists. Not to mention free bleeding in the name of feminism. Oh yeah, I remember that. It's been a while from that. Free bleeding in the name of feminism. Bleed. Not wear tampons for once and show that you bleed through your underwear. Oh. That reminds me so much of that Terraria controversy where one of the characters, Jesus Christ, these people are so not real. I consider them fictional characters. One of these people they got pissed because one of the updates say some women get irritable during blood moon. Even though the update is like 6 years ago. It was from 2011. Ooh, that was so funny. Anyway. See what we have here next for the news. You know, I find this very odd. Scrum shared this meme. It's basically just, it's trying to meme on something, is obviously, but I don't know, man. I don't think that guy is 5'11". That guy is not 5'11". 5 foot. The difference between 5'11" and 6 foot is like, it's like this amount. It's this amount. It's this amount. The difference is this amount. So I don't think you can scale that in that manner. So there. 6 foot girlfriend, 5'11". That guy's 5'8". It's not 5'11". This guy's 5'8" at the very least. I would say no, not 5'8". That would be 5'6" at most. And by the way, if you don't know the freaking dumbass imperial metric system translation, 6 foot is 180 to 182 centimeter. 5 foot 5'11" is about, it's about 5 centimeter less. 5 centimeter less. Yeah, 5 centimeter less. So it's not much there. But bitch, you don't need a guy who is 5'8", 5'6", whatever. You need a 6 foot guy. And that's me. Anyway. Oh, some people are 5'11", 5%. It's 1 inch, not 2. Yeah. I got my calculations wrong. Yeah. Sorry, I'm bad at math. So I said to Twitter, you know what, girl, move away. I am 6 foot. So you can actually, I'm just gonna take a quick break here. While we're taking a quick break, I want you guys to enjoy. Let's see if I have good. Okay, I want you to laugh at this as I'm taking a quick break. Give me just 5 to 10 minutes as you enjoyed this. We are back. This is such a win. People are not happy with how this website is advertising its plus size pies. Oh, that is such good trolling. Good trolling. Actually, I was thinking about taking a shit, but turns out that I just need to take a piss, so I guess my body cancels each other out. So, let's see here. Today's show. Why would you name yourself? Why would you name your Twitter account just Today? That's weird. Today. Let's see what we have here. Oh, Philip DeFranco uploaded a new video when I'm streaming. Ooh, what's this? Can you figure this out? I'm very sure you can figure this out, but reason number one, you're a bitch. Perfect. Actually, speaking of tall girls and short girls, I have never encountered a girl that is taller than me. It's always slightly shorter or a little shorter than me or a lot shorter than me, but I've never encountered a girl that is legitimately taller than me. Maybe because I don't know, maybe because they're in the basketball rings or anything like that, playing basketball, which I don't. I don't play basketball. I would love to play basketball, but I just don't play basketball. I don't play volley too, but people have been telling me to play volley. My parents have been telling me to play volley because, you know, I'm very high. I can reach to the sky. I can jump very high. So, yep. Anyway, I am on the opposite of you, so you have people who are taller than you every time. Oh, geez, that's too bad. I know boys that are taller than me. I've seen this 14-year-old kid, very skinny, in a supermarket once. He is fucking tall. Holy shit. He's like just a couple of inches away from me. So that's interesting. Just 6'1" or 6'2". I find that interesting. He's 14 and he's like very tall. He's like 6 foot. 6'1" to 6'2". I'm only 6 foot, guys. So, I've been in love with a girl slightly taller than me, and I'm 5'10". Oh, slightly. Anyway, this guy. I love this guy. This guy so much. This guy. I love this guy so much. He brings high quality entertainment, obsessive high quality entertainment, just high quality real life yandere. Just great job. I have noticed that although I have 300 followers, I'm not receiving 300 likes on my photos. I'm not sure if this is being done intentionally or these friends are forgetting to click like. Either way, I've had enough. I have compiled a spreadsheet of individuals who have forgotten to like my post, my most recent post. After 2 consecutive strikes, then your name is automatically highlighted, thrown in red, and I'm immediately notified. 3 consecutive strikes, and you can expect an in-person consultation. Think about your actions. Wow. Yandere, Instagram, not Twitter, Instagram. Yandere, freaking Instagram. Digging the Santa hat, Merry Christmas, appabend from Maryland, USA. Oh, Merry Christmas to you too. I once met a girl who was taller than me, and I'm a giant, and to tell you what, she was a sweet girl. Why you like my photos, senpai? This is Yandere's on the internet, man. They always do this sort of thing. Liking is serious business indeed. Oh, speaking of Yandere. Damn, K-On got bloody. It's very interesting twist on K-On. Who is your Scooby-Doo waifu? Wow. That's actually an interesting question. If I say Velma, would you say, oh, predictable? Or, sorry, not Velma, Daphne. I like both. I would go for I would go for... I think that's difficult. I like both. Anyway. Daphne or Velma? Daphne is a fucking thought. Shaggy, there you go. Seriously, wow, like things got bloody fucking very quickly. Just not bad. Not bad. Whoever made this fan art. Okay, let's see here. What do we have in good high quality memes? Not high quality, these are just garbage memes, but here's a classic case of hypocrisy coming from none other than an account saying get good GTG loser. Okay. This is very strict hypocrisy. I don't think I need to add anything anymore, but not bad. Absolutely fucking nailed it. Good job, whoever you are. Women spreading. needs a little bit of time frame. 4 days later. My Scooby-Doo waifu is the witch from the 13th episode of the first series. Wow, that's very obscure. You know, Tumblr can sometimes be very good. Tumblr can sometimes bring faith. Absolutely, just brings. If they don't put in high quality porn, they put in social justice BS, high quality porn, and sometimes they put in something like this. Inkerton-kun is the top memester. Absolutely. Inkerton. Great memes. Perfect. Perfect. Actually, that big block of bullshit cover that can actually be erased and be put a template for a meme bot, shitpost bot template. Anyway, let's see here. Good quality porn on Tumblr where? Let me give you a tip, okay? How to search good porn on Tumblr. Site at Google, okay? Type site tumblr.com and type in whatever porn category you want. There. He'll find them. Every single one of them. Anyway. This is a shitpost bot meme. I just find it. This is generated from shitpost bot. I just find it so weird. So freaking weird. Does this actually happen in Teen Titans? It's gotta be photoshopped. It's gotta be photoshopped, but it's obviously photoshopped. But that's very nice Photoshop. It's very nice Photoshop. Nice coincidence. Nice edit. Hot rape. Great rape. Great. Oh. Anyway. Let's see here. I'm scrolling through the memes a lot faster than I thought. So I think we're gonna exhaust the memes. The memes of production. The memes of production. We're gonna exhaust them. Maybe there are memes that I miss. I forgot to add this one. Let's add this here into the mix. I don't know about you, about Bitcoins and everything like that. All these Ethereums and the Litecoins. I don't really know about that, but Mike has a very interesting theory about all of this. Neo-Nazi wealth is rapidly growing. Why? Bitcoin. These neo-Nazis must be very rich, man. Holy shit. They're making millions of dollars now. hundreds of thousands of dollars. Great job, Bitcoin. Hi, Bitcoin. What do you mean by Final City stream? Like I explained in the introduction of this stream, this is going to be the last time I stream in this location, which is the city where I take college, where I take my education, because I just went past my finals. My plane schedule is just 2 days later, and I'm going to go back to where I belong, in Bali, in my hometown, which means that this is going to be the last time I stream here, which also means that the internet is going to be garbage, the internet is going to be dumb, the internet is going to be not good for streaming, and I won't be streaming much, and that's very sad. But my brother reassured me that the internet is actually much better. I highly doubt that. We'll see by the time he's going back in. I am done with sex in the city. That's an interesting theory. Oh, come on. Do we have other me? Actually, I do have one video that I was about to plan to make a video of, but
Abby?
Okay, so here's a video of the giant bomb staff having a little bit of discussion, a little bit of a podcast. You know, maybe I am autistic. Maybe I'm autistic in this matter, but every single time people do podcasts like this, the one thing that I notice is their microphones. Like that's a Rode. That is a Rode microphone. That is a no, actually no. That's not a Rode. That's an electro voice microphone. I forgot the name. Electro. Is it Electro Voice RE20 or? I need to get to the model here. Yeah, it's an Electro Voice. No, not the RE20. It's the newer model. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm getting a little bit intense on that. But would have actually used Shure SM7B for the microphone, for the XLR. But they use Electro Voice, which is decent. Sorry, appabend, but I take off now. I want to sleep. So see you in another stream. Yay! Oh no, sorry. Does this mean that hearing a return of those chickens from the old streams? Yes! Absolutely! We're gonna hear chickens! More and more chickens! Anyway, let's get to this video.
I mean, I'm pretty new to the industry, but I think it's like a lot of stuff.
I don't know what this video is about, but people posted this video on Twitter, and I'm supposed to like reply to it, so.
I don't know. I need to like prepare to speak about this. I feel like people are gonna pick it apart.
He did warn us. It's a heavy question.
Right. I mean.
Okay. This sounds intense.
I think it's like anything else where.
Gotta go later. Okay. See you.
Women maybe aren't taken seriously, and I think that there is a history of booth babes and stuff like that, and it's also like there's gatekeeping of like if a woman like.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm being a little bit of a. Audiophile, if you call it that, but I just really like those stands. They have this microphone stand and they have the shock absorption. Also, the shock absorption are in there. I just like the setup. It's a little messy, but I like it. At least it gives high quality voice. This is
the case with most male dominated industries, which is where like a woman is gonna have to do double.
I'm sorry, what?
Dominated industries. If a woman like. This being of and stuff like that, and it's also like there's gatekeeping of like if a woman like this is the case with most male dominated industries, which is where like a woman is gonna have to do double the work, she's gonna have to have double the knowledge, she's gonna have to play double the games for her to be taken as seriously.
Okay, if a woman does double their work, does that equal to men? And the thing is, if a woman does pretty much the same work, puts in the same effort as men put it in video games, does that mean that women are inferior? Are you implying that women are inferior in terms of playing video games?
Like, I think, in my experience, I think women are not given the benefit of the doubt about the games they play or the knowledge they have in the same way that men are.
Definitely.
Huh. Okay,
I feel like
I'll
they're
let you
starting from a
pass.
place that's like, well, you got a lot to prove.
Right, like you have, like the audience is gonna go like, okay,
Are you a
for
real
women,
gamer?
we're
Yeah.
right.
Like,
And
Some people might do. Like, if you're a woman, if you play video games, like, good for you. Like, I just knew that Aiden Pella didn't play a lot of games. I thought she's just more of a comic book nerd, but she also plays lots of video games too. So, but I didn't say, oh, are you a real gamer? Are you a real gamer? You play this and this and that.
we're guys gonna
Like
pass
people
on it.
still say I'm not serious about games as everybody else, or I don't play games, which I think is absurd.
Yeah.
Yeah, they definitely like. I feel like they give guys a pass on that stuff
Yeah.
way more willingly, and like it's been male dominated in like look at all the covers of games, look at all the artwork and
Yeah,
games.
the
That was the
marketing,
demographic
yeah.
that like companies were specifically targeting for a very, very, very long
And
time.
in a lot of cases still are.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
That's,
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
And I think that is slowly changing, you know, like
Mm-hmm.
it's like all cultural changes, like it is slow and it is, you know, in some ways excruciating, just like watching the growing pains of that shifting. But like it is starting to, I feel like.
And I think that's why it's important to make
Is that Jeff Gertzman? The guy looks familiar.
sure that like there are a diversity of people making games, right? Like if you have a bunch of dudes in a boardroom trying to make their game for other dudes versus just like people that are like, these are my experiences, I'm gonna make this game, and hopefully they'll relate to other people that my peers that I grew up with or I want to relate to. I think that stuff is super important.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's also, this is like such a bigger art thing, but it's assuming that male is the default
Right.
and anything else is extra.
Right.
That's not the mindset that people have when they develop video games. Like, for example, if I develop a first-person shooter, if I develop an RPG game, let's say I want to develop a Persona-like RPG game. Instead of Persona characters, we have Batman characters. So we have a turn-based RPG, JRPG of Batman characters and a visual novel style. Actually, that sounds like a pretty fucking awesome idea. I should get a Kickstarter for that. Anyway, if I try to make that sort of RPG, my mindset is not really to appeal to, I'm going to make this RPG specifically to appeal to men. Because my cast is actually pretty diverse. So we have 3 men and 3 women. So we have Dick Grayson, we have Tim Drake, we have Damian Wayne, and then we have Stephanie Brown, we have Barbara Gordon, we have Cassandra Cain. So they're like 3 guys and 3 girls. It's a very balanced cast. Don't you like it? You want a little bit of diversity? We have an Asian too, who is also mute, by the way. I will also probably make Stephanie Brown half Hispanic because I can. Anyway. But my mindset when I developed those games sort of like that, I try to make these games to appeal to people who like JRPGs and people who like Batman. So I don't really care whether or not they're guys or they're girls. Doesn't really matter. I maybe you don't really understand the mindset of people in the industry, but we're going to continue on.
Or special.
Right.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. I need to get to that Google video as well.
Right. Yes, totally. I also think, people hire their friends and people hire what they know. And if all of your friends are white men, you're going to hire white men because you want to work with your friends.
That's a little bit of projection, doesn't it? Doesn't that kind of feel like projection? Also, by the way, there are like 4 dudes in here. This is a freaking gangbang. Jeez.
Like, I think the only way to have more diversity in any
At least Polygon put more effort in their podcast. They actually have women in there.
industry is to make an effort to have more diversity in any industry.
Or
like,
better friends.
Right, have better friends. But also just like,
Don't work with your friends.
Reach out beyond what you know and what you
Yes.
think is comfortable.
totally. And like, I mean, I can't speak to our hiring process because I was a part of it. I don't know exactly what happened. But like, I think that you can
I want to ask, what's your hiring process, Giant Bomb? How can you end up with 4 white guys and only 1 woman?
find a qualified candidate for these positions who are not just a white man. Like, look deeper, I guess, is my thing.
Look deeper. Okay, so if you apply for a job, if you put a poster, say, hey, we look for game journalists. Actually, no. We look for people who can play video games, game testers, so that game journalists can write the articles, game testers can, play the game. And then we have 50 people who applied. 40 of them are guys. 10 of them are girls. So should we just, you know, try to equalize it, just cut off the 30 guys and judge it by 10 guys, 10 girls? Or should we just look at the reality and realize that the gaming community is mostly populated by guys? Guys are the ones playing video games, which is why guys apply more in a job, which is why you see guys apply more in these sorts of gaming fields. That's just the hobby that they're interested in. So
there you go. Look deeper.
Interesting.
It's just I don't care at all about the story in these newer ones, and I just feel like there's nothing. Halo sequels used to be a huge deal. We're like, okay, Halo 2 is adding this major stuff, and Halo 3 has this completely new thing. Yeah. And each one now, it's like, I play through the campaign, mess around with the multiplayer a little bit, and I move on.
I think it's, you know...
I don't know about you Halo fans. I guess you can relate.
I think there is some feeling. And I wonder if, like, if we didn't know that this was a new developer, and it was just like, it's still Bungie, you know, whatever it was. I wonder, but it was exactly the same. I wonder if people would feel a little different about it. But, like, there is a certain sense... For me, it was like, okay, they closed off the Halo trilogy, and you felt like, okay, that story is done.
Yeah.
They've got an opportunity for something new. You get that legendary ending of Halo 3 where it's like, oh, he's coming on, he's asleep, and he's coming on this new planet. What could it mean? So when they get to Halo 4, there's this feeling of like, oh, man, this is going to be... The thing I always wanted was like Stranger in a Strange Land. Like, here's Master Chief waking up, and everything's different because it's a totally different planet.
All new weapons.
All new weapons, all new types of enemies, all this other stuff. And it starts down that path and then immediately kind of just like cuts back to, oh, the Covenant's here.
Yeah.
Well, at least they know about their video games. I don't know about Halo, though. So if you're a Halo fan, maybe you can put in your input.
And to me, that was the depressing thing. It was like, oh, you know, if you're going to open this story, if you're going to open a new can of Halo, after sealing it off really well in Halo 3, like, bring good reasons with you. And I feel like Halo 4 and 5 don't necessarily, like, they're fine.
I don't think I ever played through all 5.
Yeah, it's
good.
But so the question I'd pose is, how much of that do we actually think is related to 343, and how much of that is Microsoft not letting them really shake that can up in any meaningful way? Because I feel like, especially at this stage of the game, where Microsoft has all but purged as most of their major first-party franchises, and just hasn't really done a whole lot with much else besides Halo and Gears of War at this point. I guess Crackdown's coming back, but that was never like top tier. Like,
shut your mouth.
How much of that would you guess is probably just related to Microsoft saying these are the things a Halo game has to have?
Oh, by the way, if you guys just joined in, the girl last time, she complained that there aren't a lot of women in the industry, and that we should have more women in the industry. We should look deeper into finding more women in the industry. Well, by the time the guys have involved in a conversation about games, it looks like the girl is just not interested. It's very visible that the girl is not interested. She's really not into it.
You have to do these things and find a way to implement them.
I bet they're not super hands-on with that stuff. I
actually want to interact with these people sometimes in real life, and have a group of gamers just talk about this. Okay, to be fair, when you look at me on streams, especially with multiple people, I also don't talk much. But it's not because I don't have any idea with the topic. It's just that, well, I like to listen to people. I like to know what their viewpoints are, and if there's something that I want to counter, if there's something I want to add to the conversation, I would add to the conversation. But it's clear that the girl is not interested in this thing.
Like there with like market research and stuff like that. But I bet if a studio came with the right pitch that didn't involve the Covenant, like the enemies of Halo are not the thing. It's like, hey, we're making a game with Master Chief in it. All right, good.
She's
good.
Like else, when they
she's
maybe
speaking?
It's not Master Chief, or maybe we could
Oh,
do
no.
something
I
else.
thought
It
she
doesn't
was
feel like
speaking.
Those were necessarily bad ideas, and it always feels like when they kind of go back to
Go in and do.
what's he up to?
That's actually the name of the game. Halo. Where's Master?
So the guys are talking about Halo, and the girl shows complete disinterest to the entire thing. Well, there's that. Anyway, there was also that video from Google. Did I downloaded it or did I not? Because that's a weird video. I think it's in my Twitter mentions. I need to be careful with my Twitter. because people have been... let's see here. No. Who sent me that Google video? No, not that. Mentions. It was such a weird video from Google. I'm just gonna need to find it here. Aha, here it is. Let me watch it in full screen, jeez. Ho! Google Play! Look at this. Okay, check this out, guys. So, here's a video from Google Play called Change the Game. Full length. It's only 1 minute long, but whatever. It's time to hashtag change the game. Let's make mobile gaming truly for everyone. It already is. On the virtue that you put it in public and have people to download the game. And have people to be able to download the game. Let's make mobile gaming truly for everyone by celebrating and empowering women as players and creators. Learn more at g.co/change the game. Oh, the comments. At least they enable the ratings and enable the comments. They don't disable them. So, give you that. Let's watch the video first before you actually get the comment. They must have been very good. So, what do you have here? Jesus Christ, the chat is zooming in. Okay, that should not zoom out. Listen. What is this? Monument Valley 2. Actually, Monument Valley, the first one looks interesting. The second one should be the same.
Whoever said gaming was for boys was so wrong.
Okay. Okay, I'm wrong. Gaming is not for boys. Not just for boys. Gaming is also for the girls. Okay, what type of games do you play? I play mobile games. Well, good for you, but you don't play the same type of games that boys play. That doesn't make you to be the same as, when we're talking about gamers and gaming demographics, we're talking gamers who play serious games, who are playing on a PC, who have a freaking gaming PC, who have a laptop, gaming laptop or console, and play games seriously, play big budget AAA titles, cost $60, that sell very well, that sell always in Steam sales or something, have Steam accounts and have thousands of games. You want to put them on the same level as people who play mobile games. Nah. They're not the same. They're not the same.
We can fly, walk, swivel, or stay put. We're part of the game.
Okay, unless you're playing... Because the thing is, mobile games can do a lot of things. So, here's what you do if you have a mobile phone. Especially if your mobile phone is like the flagship phone releases, especially flagship from Samsung or whatever type of flagship phones that are being released today that are very good for gaming. Now, what I want you to do, download a PSP emulator. Download a PSP emulator or download any sorts of emulator. Buy a case that basically... put your phone in a stand like this. So you can just literally put the phone like that at a table. And get yourself a... Bluetooth controller. The PS4 controller works fine because it's Bluetooth and it's also compatible too. You can scan the Bluetooth by pressing the share and the home button for the PS4 until it... No, stop searching. No, don't connect. Okay. So press the share button and the home and the PS button until it bleeps a lot of times so that the Bluetooth turns on. You scan it with your phone and you play some video games. Emulated stuff from the NES, SNES, PS2, if your phone can handle it, you basically have a portable gaming system in your hand. So, can you raid an MMO from a mobile phone? Well, people have been playing Mobile Legends, so yes, you can.
You know, be easygoing or passionate.
I'm sorry. What was that?
You know, be easygoing.
What game is this? DC Legends. I don't think that's DC Legends. I think that's Mobile Legends. Except, last time I checked, Mobile Legends have DC guest characters from DC. One thing Review Tech USA said, he couldn't play his Switch outside because console equals toys for kids in people's minds. Meanwhile, it's acceptable to play on phone because it's multi-purpose. Oh, I see. So the confusion here is that if you play on the phone, therefore that means you are a lot more active. Because if you have a dedicated game console, that means you're a loser. You need to stay back in the room. Go back to your hot mother's basement.
Or passionate. A bit too much at times.
Ah!
Mom of many. Mom of one.
To be fair, I play that game a lot too, so.
Mom to be. We're part of the game. 4 a.m.
Seriously? Seriously?
7 a.m. Taking a break or breaking records. We're part
Who sent you the video though? A lot of people. That's why I can find it easily.
of the game.
I also find it first, by the way. So the thing about people sending me videos is that I usually find it first. 50% of the time, I usually find the video first because I browse a lot to Twitter or browse to Kotaku in action. But 50% of the time, I don't know. So depends exactly. And people have been sending me this video quite a lot. So
Have boy.
anyway, I missed something. What was
Taking
that?
a break or breaking records. We're part of the game.
Actually, if you work out, for the record, if you work out, that's good. That's all great and all. I actually want to work out also. For some reason, I have the desire to run. I just want to run. I want to do some jogging, but I don't know. I guess I don't have the time, and it's raining outside, so don't have to jog. But if you're trying to do work for your legs, lady, I don't think having your phone, it's good for playing music, but playing video games while on the road, well, you're gonna crash, just saying. I'm sorry, what game was that?
We're part of the game.
Zombies Run? There was also SimCity Build It. SimCity Build It.
Taking a break or breaking records. We're part of the game.
They created SimCity last time. Did I miss that? Oh, okay, this one.
Have boyfriends, girlfriends, many friends.
You know, I don't think that SimCity is that popular that you can actually play it with friends and it like that. Here's the thing about games. In my land here in Indonesia, we have mobile games that are also very popular. A lot of people play mobile games too. Even my friends who play hardcore games, games on the PC, games on the console, they also play mobile games. They actually play a lot of mobile games, particularly Mobile Legends. It has been an increasingly addicting mobile game with the smartphone. You can just literally play it like this. And my friends keep on playing it while they're listening to lectures and everything like that. So they just play Mobile Legends. And since Mobile Legends you can pretty much play it multiplayer, and it's also free to play, you can have multiple friends and play Mobile Legends every time. So good job for mobile games to give lots of bridge connections, but unfortunately I don't play mobile games. Also Hearthstone, very good game to build in connections. So There's also games like Get Rich, the game from Line. You guys don't really know Line, I guess. It's a social media site in here, popular in Asia. And one of the games that have been integrated in Line is called Get Rich, which is basically Monopoly. You can play Monopoly with your friends using mobile phone. It's pretty freaking fun. I played it and it's fun. And some of my friends got very addicted to it, particularly my middle school, also high school friend got very addicted to it. So I highly doubt that SimCity Build It is a game that maybe it's a popular thing in there. I don't know.
Ouch. We can be different by the color of our skin.
Why are you virtue signaling? Like, what does that matter, Google? Google, what does that matter? Like, that doesn't tell us shit. Color of your skin. How does that fucking matter?
Hair, size, strength, and smile. We're
What are you-
all part of the game.
Wait, what are you guys queuing for?
Strength and smile.
It seems like you guys are queuing for nothing. What are you guys queuing for? This must be the new release for iPhone 6 or iPhone 10, iPhone 11.
We're all part of the game.
Okay, why have you been showing mobile games? Have you shown... You have never even shown this. This thing is not cited in any of the video. To be fair, it's a Google Play game. It's Google Play. So obviously it's... That's actually kind of difficult, restricting yourself because you are Google Play. You're not necessarily representing... You're not necessarily Sony. You're not necessarily PlayStation. You're not necessarily Microsoft. But then again, Microsoft also made those videos where blacks for gaming, Latinos for gaming, or LGBT for gaming. Microsoft made video like that. It's been a while since that video. It's kind of weird that they made video like that. They split people with categories and everything. Change the game. Google Play. I still don't get what you mean. Can anybody explain? I can't. I need somebody need to explain that thing for me. I cannot. Let's read the chat here. We've gone for 2 hours. I think this should be a good time to Tomb Raider Metroid. That would be an interesting thing. Yeah, they're talking about Halo and they have zero interest to it. I call them posters. Bejeweled is as hardcore as a pillow. That doesn't dismiss the fact that pillow is comfortable to put your head in. Because Bejeweled is comfortable. I play Bejeweled, definitely. I play a lot of Bejeweled. I've spent hours of Bejeweled 3 actually. That doesn't make it an actual game. It's still fun. It's just not a real game. Not an actual game. It's just a casual game people waste time to. Appa's life hacks. Looks way too good to be on the phone. Well, you need to look at the times, man. Games on the phone have been like 3D. And they run very well, surprisingly. They waste a lot of battery, but they run surprisingly well. Dog, fuck off, you bitch! Let's see. Video games were a mistake. Oh yeah, they did show Pokemon Go. That's so weird. I'm cringing so hard, I'm starting to lose all feelings in my right leg. Someone gave me a game on Steam called Deep Space Waifu. Someone can tell me if it's good. I don't know. Maybe. I heard it. Yeah, that's an actual game on Steam. Deep Space Waifu. Google is racist. It'd be great if Google stopped forcing their race, gender, and identity politics down everyone's throat, but that's exactly what they're doing. Google Play is shit. They're populated with so much garbage applications for the past couple of, I don't know, minutes? Seconds even? Let's see here. Have you heard about mobile Overwatch? That's interesting. Latinos for gaming. Hugh. Please give me all the money. We are all part of the game. You will be assimilated. We are the Borg. We're supposed to be a post-color society. They're as bad as the alt-right. Oh. Google. Still giving the high-quality shitbags that you guys in. So, since this is actually one of the first few times where I actually exhausted memes so much to the... Oh, I have two more. I forgot about these two. Okay, 2 more memes. Pokemon doesn't allow same-sex breeding. I think this is sexual erasure at its finest. I can't tell if the complete heteronormative privilege of the entire Pokemon world is a satire of... or if Japanese game designers are that blind as the plight of gamers all around the world. What's worse is that we as a nation haven't stepped in to stop the injustice. Pokemon of all sexuality should be able to breed, Nintendo. Did someone somewhere along the lines forget that same-sex breeding is impossible in real life too? Hey appabend, I'm stuck on this level in Indonesia and I'm stuck. How do I beat the guys in East Timor? That's a very redundant statement. That's like saying East. How do you beat the guys in East? Brilliant translation there. Did someone somewhere along the lines forget that same-sex breeding? I don't know. Pokemon fans. Are there any Pokemon fans that breed through... what was the process called in when you split the cells and like that? Regeneration? I forgot. Are there any Pokemons that breed through splitting their cells or something? And not breeding in a conventional way? Metamorphosis or maybe eggs? Maybe there are. But I doubt that if they breed, they're not freaking gay. They're gay, but anyway. Osmosis, mitosis. Anyway, so this is going to be actually I'm gonna need to... I did a good theme for this. Give me a minute as I'm trying to find some good tunes for something for the next one. No? No. Maybe this one? This is a good one. So, I'm going to end this stream by a little bit of PSA, and my theory is confirmed. For the record, the song is called Cruel Angel Feces 8-bit remix. Y'all know what's coming. I told you guys. I fucking told you. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it, kids. I fucking knew it. Good. This is confirmed. Good. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I've been saying this for months, guys. It's finally confirmed. It is confirmed. Yes. Thank you. Thank you so much. I've been saying this for months and now it's true. I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. We moved on to something else. Anyway, come on. Get to the refs here. Get to the refs. Seriously. I'm fucking do it, guys. I fucking do it. He only needs to remove his testosterone so that actually looks great. So, I think that concludes my stream right now. Thank you so much, guys, for enjoying the stream. This has been this has been a great stream. So, thank you guys so much for enjoying the stream. Thank you guys so much for joining in. This is my final city stream. I will end it with a bang, and hopefully I can stream on the village. So, take care, guys. Bye-bye.